So MrBeast is currently under fire for his Beast Game Season 2 premiere event because he decided to platform James Charles of all people. It's also quite interesting. He invited a adult film star, Ari Keitsia, I think is her name, and Young Gravy, her boyfriend, as well as Steve-O and a few other people. But yeah, James Charles and a corn star. Quite a interesting cast to bring onto an event that is going to be for a show that is going to probably have a lot of like younger fans, children, families watching. And you chose these two characters. Personally, Ari Keitsia doesn't bother me. I don't care what she wants to do, right? If she wants to spread everything open and sell it all, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't bother me. But James Charles, on the other hand, is an absolute deplorable creep, and rightfully so, was basically kicked off of the internet, banished from this side of Earth. And it seems like MrBeast was keeping his nose in the newspaper and didn't notice that, and he thought it would be a great idea to bring James Charles to his event. Speaking of friends that MrBeast was surrounding himself with that enjoyed the company of the younger ones, this kind of reminds me of the whole Kris Tyson situation that brewed up probably one of the biggest dramas of 2 years ago at this point. Quite a interesting thing to do again. It seems like every week we're seeing new MrBeast drama. This is just another one to add to the list. But honestly, I'm willing to just give him the benefit of the doubt that his team was just absolutely moronic. They just found like any celebrity or influencer they could, and they're like, that guy has a lot of numbers, and invited him. Again, absolutely stupid. MrBeast is one of the largest content creators on the entire internet, in the world, period, right? And his team thought that collaborating with James Charles, you know, in the midst of all that controversy, the Kris Tyson stuff in my book is still not finished. Like, the book is opened and someone just like left it on the table. It hasn't been closed yet. The MrBeast drama might be over. The whole dog pack era of the internet might be over. But Tyson, that whole Shadman thing and the Lava GS stuff, and where it came out that he was in discords with all these young people and engaging in some pretty disgusting stuff and just disappeared off the internet. We don't really know a lot about that. Now, this wouldn't be MrBeast's only drama of the week, as SteveWillDoIt ended up dropping a diss track on him as well with 6ix9ine. He partnered up with 6ix9ine, the goofy goober, the one with the big crazy rainbow colored hair who got caught snitching and jumped and all kinds of nonsense. Can't think of really anything good that guy's gotten himself involved in. And SteveWillDoIt, a quite controversial creator himself, I think last month he ended up going on to Logan Paul's podcast, causing Logan to crash out. He also got drunk and had a bit of his own crash out, but he decided to collaborate with 6ix9ine, and unfortunately I'm not going to be able to play much of the song. Obviously YouTube doesn't like when you play copyrighted music and whatnot, but you're going to see most of the video playing in the background. Lots of crazy stuff going on in this video, lots of jokes and insults and little sneaky comments about MrBeast, such as him selling his soul to the sheiks over in Saudi Arabia, which is quite a controversial topic that's been going on.
And I'm still making millions when I sleep. You ain't never touched the streets, you a geek. Who the fuck is MrBeast? You be sucking off the sheiks, nigga.
But back to the main topic of today's video, MrBeast teaming up with James Charles. Whether you think that happened or not, this is essentially what happened, right? When you host an event, you invite the people you want to come, and of all people, he chose to invite James Charles. Kavos is a YouTuber commentary channel as well. He said, "Why the F is James Charles at the MrBeast premiere? The guy got exposed multiple times for talking to young people. Helping to clean his image is disgusting." And yeah, I can't agree more. Again, that's our Keitsia. Again, no problem with that chick. I just think it's funny that like she's everywhere, right? It's like Mia Khalifa, where it's like you see these people everywhere and you're like, oh, what do you do for a living? You know what I mean? It's like, wow, okay, cool. Glad you're at the Beast Games premiere. Back to James Charles, quite a character. Again, someone who was exposed multiple times talking to young people, what you would say like straight baiting. I don't know what it was, but he ended up going viral because he got into a controversy where he said he liked to try to turn straight men gay. And there were times where he was texting like people who were like right on the cusp of 18 or maybe a little lower than that, and basically trying to you know, sweep them up into his little interest circle of trying to get in their trousers, which is obviously very disgusting, obviously very illegal. And I would put this guy on that spectrum, on that sphere, kind of like we've seen with people like Colleen Ballinger, where if they just completely disappeared off the face of the internet, I wouldn't bat an eye. But somehow, in some way, these big creators always find a way to bring them back into the spotlight, and this is just another one of those examples. Now, thankfully, again, this is just a premiere event. Hopefully, this doesn't mean that they're going to have any sort of like video collaboration, because again, that would be completely out of touch, weird, and inappropriate, which again, something MrBeast is quite known for. And now, I'm not much of a James Charles fan. I don't know if you can tell, but surprisingly, his channel is still doing like extremely well. This is his most popular videos, where they used to get like 58 million, 54 million, 53 million, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars a video, right? And now he's getting about 185K in 11 hours, almost a million in 2 weeks, 1 million in 3 weeks, 1 million in 1 month, 1.9 million in 1 month. So, still surprisingly and unfortunately doing extremely well. The kind of content that James makes is things like 5-minute crafts and whatnot, so it seems like he's able, or been able, to essentially overcome the drama and the controversy and beat the cancellation by just ignoring it, essentially. He dropped his apology, or his side of the story, disappeared for a little bit, and just came back. Obviously, he's not going to be teaming up with like big makeup companies and stuff anymore, because they don't want to be associated with him. But considering the fact that MrBeast is now inviting him to premieres of his shows, it seems like, unfortunately, James Charles is very slowly crawling their way back into our pants. I mean, onto the platform, onto the internet, and trying to get back into the spotlight, unfortunately. The whole drama, the internet has completely forgotten and given up on Beast, trying to cancel him for the whole dog pack and Jake Weddle and all that other stuff. But it seems like every other week, every month at this point, he's still getting himself into more drama, like selling his soul to the Rockefellers, going to Saudi and making his own theme park, right? Every week there's a new drama, and it went from the point of like, oh, silly little video, silly little prank, to, yeah, he literally is selling his soul to blood money groups over in Saudi Arabia. He's literally selling his soul to people like the Rockefellers to boost his philanthropy company. Now, I don't think there's any problem with like investing in yourself and of course wanting to grow yourself as a business and a brand, but I think you have enough, MrBeast, Mr. Jimmy. And at one point it does just come across as literally you just trying to own everything in the world, and it's pretty weird. And that's where I think I'm going to wrap the video up, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching, as always. Let me know down below what you think of this situation, the whole MrBeast James Charles collab. I don't have much more to add, truthfully. I think it's, once again, an out-of-touch collaboration. Billion-dollar man at this point, still making stupid decisions or letting his team absolutely ruin his reputation. What can you do?